Aladef, 14. Scott Beagle, 35. Martin Duque Anguiano, 14.
Keep it up. Keep the sun. Keep it up.
Nicholas Dworet, 17. Aaron Feist, 37. Jamie Gutenberg, 14. Chris Hickson, 49. Luke Hoyer, 15. Kara Lochran, 14. Gina Montalto, 14. Joaquin Oliver, 17. Elena Petty, 14. Meadow Pollock, 18. Helena Ramsey, 17. Alex Schachter, 14. Carmen Shentrup, 16. Peter Wang, 15.
About 2 weeks ago, Poway High had a false alarm fire drill. At the time, I was calmly walking out of class towards the bathroom, but then the alarm went off. My first thought was a groundbreaking one. I was scared. I thought maybe that it was our turn, that after all these years of believing it would never happen to me, it was. I thought it was a school shooting. As I rushed back to my classroom, I started to wonder how many people like me there were at Parkland. People who ran scared, but didn't actually make it like I did. 17 people. 17 people have fallen. We stand tall and fight for 17 minutes, hoping to somehow make up for this tragedy, and so many before it. I do regret one thing. I regret having to be here. I wish I wasn't here. I'm so outraged that so many families had to be destroyed, lives turned upside down, and towns shaken before we woke up. I wish I could forget it, sit in my bed and pretend like it didn't happen. But I can't. We can't. We need to get up and fight. This is the world we live in, but it doesn't have to be the world we inherit. It won't be our world. People like us, we won't back down. Yeah, we're here for 17 minutes, but really we are out here for so much more. For 17 people and all those before them. Those who died. Some heroes, but all victims. Any one of us could have been unfortunate enough to die the same fate, but we won't. We won't be victimized anymore. We as a generation, actually no, forget that. We as a nation need not forget about any of these tragedies. Let us never be put into a corner again. Let them fuel our passion. Learn. Make sure history never repeats. That's what today and the rest of our lives are about. Enough is enough. We can't stand around while our younger brothers and sisters and our friends are growing up believing that this is normal. And to be honest, it is normal. It's so terrifyingly normal that Rancho Bernardo and La Jolla were threatened. All over social media, videos and Snapchats, poking fun at these shooting threats, absolutely not okay. Lives were lost and it's not a joke. We are the future and it's time to act like it. It's time to show everyone that we won't back down and change will happen. We can't let this keep happening. In no way am I saying that it will be easy, but I'm saying it will be worth it. It will be worth it because we won't feel unsafe. It will be worth it because loud noises and alarms won't make us fear our educational safe place. It will be worth it because parents won't have to choose between safety and education for their kids. It will be worth it because no more lives will be lost. It's gone too far. And Parkland was not the first, nor was it the last. 2 school shootings have happened since then, but this is the first 2, the first time we did something about it, and it surely will not be the last.
Next, I'd like to welcome Junior Navy Dishigan.
17 minutes for 17 victims. 18 incidents of school gun violence so far this year. Our lives are created in numbers, like the number of cells in our body or the number of friends we have. But they can also be destroyed by numbers, like the 17 bullets that killed the students in Parkland. We gathered here not only to honor the victims of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, but to fight for their memory with our strength in numbers. We are high school students, just like they were, and therefore we have a responsibility to them. A responsibility to protect our fellow students across the country, protect our fellow Americans. a responsibility to make sure that our friends in Florida did not die in vain. Note the first part of the preamble of the Constitution. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility. We, the people of the United States, live in a democracy. Even if you are not old enough to vote, your voice is still important. We, the people, have the right to make sure that we are safe by using the rights granted to us by the Constitution. Whether you choose to start a petition about your goal, sign a petition, call your local representative, or sit in on a city council meeting, make your voice heard, regardless of your political party, so we, the people, can live full, happy, safe lives. Thank you.
When you can't make them see the light, make them feel the heat. Ronald Reagan. The government has brought this upon themselves. We will no longer be ignored. We have lost too many lives to their bickering, and time is up. You're either with us or against us. Because like it or not, we are the future, and we will not stand for these corrupted ways as more lives are at stake. In our lifetime, schools will be safer. In our lifetime, students all over will be united. Never underestimate the power of kids. We are capable of more than you think. Columbine High School, 15. Virginia Tech, 33. Northern Illinois University, 21. Sandy Hook Elementary School, 26. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, 17. Those are just a few of over 188 school shootings in the United States since 1999, resulting in more than 200 kids that lost their lives from a bullet. How many more lives are we expected to lose before we take action? How many more times do we have to send our thoughts and prayers to families of loved ones? It's disgusting that we have to normalize school shootings, and I will not stand for it. Why can't we work as a nation and figure out a solution instead of traumatizing our country's youth? I'm tired of being witness to grown adults full-out bullying 14 to 17-year-old children who just went through a traumatic experience simply because of their beliefs. Children are being murdered, and people are treating this as if it is a normal thing. It's not. I don't feel safe anymore. I am sick and tired of the government ignoring us and instead focus their attention on matters that will give them a political advantage. The citizens of this country have voted you into office to do your job. So what is your excuse? I am only 17 years old, and I've been taught that the government can help me in my time of need. Yet the more I see my own generation being gunned down, and their course of action is to continue arguing instead of creating a solution to a growing problem, my eyes have finally been opened to see the reality we live in, and I'm sure yours have too. This isn't a partisan issue about liberals or conservatives. It's about saving lives. What would happen if we treated every school shooting like an airplane crash with huge investigations and changes made to prevent others from dying? In result, we would probably have a lot less school shootings. This country was built by the people, for the people, and in the end, it is the people that will have the final say on the decision to keep America's children safe. We are doing this for the 17 lives that were unjustly lost. We are doing this so that no other town has to be turned into a cemetery because of a mass shooting. We need to do it for them. So I leave you here today with a message. Do what is best for us, not for you. No more lockdown drills, no more campus carry, no more mass shootings. Our schools should be sanctuaries of safety and learning, not a place where we have to wonder where we're going to hide if we're next. Helen Keller once said, "Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much." It's time to take action. Contact your representatives. Go out and vote. Make a difference because now is the time to act. We will not be silenced. It has gone on long enough. Thank you. We'd all like to thank everyone who came out here today in support of this walkout. Remember, we are students, we are victims, we are change. Before we send you back to class, however, we challenge you to take up the task of #17. What that entails is for you to look around right now and meet 17 new people. In doing that, we'll show just how much an impact 17 lives can make. Please give this a chance. Thank you for coming. Yeah.